Hi, my name is Dr. Matt Donahue. I'm a musician, artist, filmmaker, writer, and educator in the field of popular culture. And this is the Amsterdam T-Shirt Project. I guess you could say I'm a self-proclaimed T-shirtologist.
I've been doing a lot of research on the T-shirt in popular culture, and most recently, the heavy metal T-shirt in popular culture.
And really it's kind of fascinating because the T-shirt is such a universal phenomenon.
I've been collecting T-shirts ever since I was a kid, and I have a wide array of T-shirts covering a wide area of topics. I have T-shirts from my alma mater, slogan-related T-shirts, art-related T-shirts, and sports-related T-shirts.
This one, I guess you could say, is my prized possession. This is from the first Motorhead show that I went to. This one is my Public Enemy T-shirt that I purchased at the Run DMC Public Enemy show. I really love this one for my good friend, super producer, Adrian Sherwood. These shirts are my Ed Big Daddy Roth T-shirt collection, and really Ed Big Daddy Roth is kind of the godfather of the screen printed T-shirt, and this is his Rat Fink character. And these are my rare T-shirts, and this one is super rare. This one I picked up in Hong Kong, and these shirts were made in China before President Obama's visit, and they were banned in China. This section here are my art card T-shirts. And these are my comic book related T-shirts. And these are a lot of my travel T-shirts. And I've got shirts from all over the world here. I've got shirts from Germany, from England, Ireland. This one I think in particular is really cool because this is kind of a trend that's happening in the travel T-shirt scene, which is to take a particular brand's logo and input either your country's name or city name and so on. And these are my T-shirts from different countries throughout Asia, but I really love these Japanese joke T-shirts. They are just so cool and so colorful. And also I have a number of T-shirts from the United States here. And again, this one is probably one of my all-time favorites, which is the I Heart New York T-shirt. All right, we're looking forward to the trip to Amsterdam, and we're hoping that we can find, some more of these cool Amsterdam T-shirts, because Amsterdam really is the souvenir T-shirt capital of the world. And hopefully I can find some other ones that are also awesome. This one's really cool, kind of a play on Iron Maiden's Eddie. This one's also really cool. This one is a map of Amsterdam, and I think this is great too, because that way if you, for some reason you get lost, you can refer to your T-shirt. This one is really cool design and kind of a raised print on this, and it's kind of neat because it's got, Amsterdam on the brain.
Here we are, and we've made it to Amsterdam. Amsterdam is one of Europe's top tourist destinations. They have so much to offer. It's wonderful museums, cheese shops, canals, bicycles, red light district, it's coffee shops, and it's souvenir T-shirt shops. What I've found in my travels is that Amsterdam is really the souvenir T-shirt capital of the world. And I'm on a mission today to find out why that is, and to meet some of the people behind the souvenir T-shirt phenomenon in Amsterdam.
The first place I decided to explore was the Albert Cuyp Market. Here we are at Amsterdam's world-famous Albert Cuyp Market, where they sell all things Amsterdam and all things Holland. Everything from food, clogs, bicycles, and T-shirts. Let's see what we can find. You got the little logo of Amsterdam and bicycles and the crest, the city. It's cool. Number one Amsterdam, number one tourist town, huh? It's like an old rock and roll poster or something. It's great. It's sort of a take on the I Love New York t-shirt. They even have some unrelated Amsterdam t-shirts here. Here's one for Pope Francis. Let's see what other t-shirts they have. All cities are equal, but some are more equal than others. Amsterdam.
More than 200 models.
200 different t-shirts, huh? That's amazing. The Albert Kayak Market is open 6 days a week. Some of these stalls have over 200 t-shirt designs related to Amsterdam. Now that I've seen some of the variety of t-shirts that Amsterdam has to offer, I wanted to try and find out what was behind the proliferation of the souvenir t-shirt in Amsterdam. Here we are in Amsterdam Centrum, where we came across a really cool shop called Living Colors, where they design and make their own Amsterdam souvenir t-shirts. Let's go say hi. Hi, my name is Matt Donahue.
Hi, Shrida
Great
Roos.
to see you. Thank you so much for all your time and help.
Well, my name is Shrida Roos, and we're in Amsterdam, and I'm the manager of the shop, Living Colors. I think because the tourists love Amsterdam, they're always glad to take away a t-shirt from Amsterdam. They take something for people just to remember what a great time they had here, you know, or for the people who couldn't come here. So that's why I think they take t-shirts. A lot of t-shirts print we make ourselves. I just come up with something, and I collaborate with my boss if he likes it or not, and I draw it on the computer, and then we start making them. All the prints are like transfers, so it's like a heat print. So you buy the plain t-shirt, and then you put the print on the t-shirt, so it's a heat press. This one I made, and I think the most unique ones is with the bikes. People love the bikes, or something with marijuana or something. People love the three crosses. It's something that's with Amsterdam. So if people see three crosses, they think it's X-rated. Or I have to explain, no, it's nothing to do with that. And then they buy the t-shirt. So they love the bikes, they love the marijuana prints, they love something funny, crazy, you know. So yeah, I started to work in this shop 24 years ago. And there were souvenir stores, but not a lot. So you can find a little bit there, but maybe in this section here on this square, we were the only one. And then the neighbors started doing it as the same. You cannot have maybe 2 or 3 steps. You find souvenir stores after another, after another, and after another. In the last couple of years, it exploded.
I had a great time at Living Colors. It's so interesting to see not only the different types of designs that tourists buy, but the different reasons that people might create a souvenir t-shirt. All of this remind me of a small t-shirt shop in the central city of Amsterdam. So I decided to continue my research and check it out.
My name is Luc Kriek. My role is that I have 20 years a t-shirt shop in Amsterdam. We get a lot of tourists in Amsterdam and people who visit Amsterdam. So they love to have a t-shirt for that. I think Amsterdam is really a city who has her own thing. Amsterdam is a really interested city. Everybody around the world knows Amsterdam, and not Rotterdam or Den Haag. Yeah, people are collecting T-shirts around the world. When I go somewhere, I come in New York, I buy a T-shirt from New York. I think it's popular because the people like to have a thing what's related to Amsterdam, and it's a little bit fashion. It's nice to wear it. It's a little bit vintage. I like to make it simple. Simplicity is the key word in my business, I think. I love it when it's a blank cotton thing and then a picture on it and you get something. That's inspiring me. My favorite part is the creativity behind it. I like that. When you do something with fun or with a small joint or that kind of fun, that's also that's always related to Amsterdam. So it's not only the word Amsterdam.
In addition to all the classic T-shirts you can find at his souvenir store, Amsterdam is home to several custom T-shirt shops. These shirts are unique because they're a little piece of Amsterdam that are one of a kind. This is a continuation of the Amsterdam T-Shirt Project, and this is something really unique. We're here at Universe on a T-shirt, and these folks are really doing something special. They're creating their own art and then creating that art onto a T-shirt. So it's deeper than just a souvenir T-shirt. You're buying a piece of art, but also a remembrance of Amsterdam on a T-shirt. Let's go inside and see what they have. Hey, great to see you. Thanks for your time today.
Okay, my name is Joris Schenk. Universal T-Shirt is it's a shop, and it's the place where we can sell our art. And we chose the T-shirt because it's very down-to-earth medium, and it's very practical, and it's easy to sell it, and everybody in the world, from little babies to old people, they're wearing it. It doesn't matter if you live in Africa or in the United States or in Amsterdam. Everybody owns at least 2 T-shirts, and people like to express themselves, of course, with their clothes because they can. Of course, the T-shirts you also have like the political, or you wanna have a message that you want to transfer, but our message is more abstract. It's more just showing creativity. For example, this is really like a classic design we make, and we just. They're all different. Every shirt you buy is a different combination, and it's all different colors. And this is like a classic we make, and we cut it and we make it by hand and we mix and match it. It's just a process that we wanna get it just right. Yeah. So when we make the shirts, we basically use all the options that you can think of. Sometimes we just paint on the shirt. Sometimes we use cutted transfers. And some of our designs they look very simple, but actually. You know, they can look simple, but there is lots of time in it, and people think it's like it's just it's just a bunch of white confetti, but they don't know that we tested maybe 10 different colors or spacings, or like should you put it like on the chest, and then we look at when you're wearing the shirt, if you is it like a graphic, then you center it more here, or should you look at like the whole subject, the whole person? Yeah, so what you see, of course, is like for a lot of T-shirts is like from the big brands. They have to follow the trends. They are constantly driven by the trend, and they have to come up with new things and new trends. So it's like, you see now Slayer T-shirts in the H&M. So that's of course madness. But they're doing it because they have to, and then one shop does it, and then the other one also have to do it. We don't have to deal with any of these things. We just make what we like. It's also a souvenir. It just looks different, and it's something that we work for, that we work hard for.
I couldn't possibly do this research without visiting one of my all-time favorite souvenir shops.
This shop sells a little bit of everything, from magnets to keychains to some amazing T-shirt designs. Let's go check it out.
My name is Chandra, I'm manager in the store, and I also like a freelance graphic designer. I design some stuff like for souvenirs in Amsterdam. Every year we have like a different collection. This year it's like a T-shirt with bicycle on it. It's very popular, and also like a simple T-shirt with like only Amsterdam on it. Also like I love Amsterdam is still popular over here. I think you can wear a T-shirt and you can also express yourself. You can wear it and like show people who you are. I think I think it's people who like tourists in Amsterdam is like they want to have something easy and comfortable, so that's why they bought a T-shirt.
I continued to talk to Chandra and asked him through his years of experience as a graphic designer and selling souvenir T-shirts if he had ever seen anything like the Amsterdam T-shirt phenomenon happening in other parts of the world.
Maybe in Indonesia, I see this kind of stuff, but it's not this big as Amsterdam. I went to Belgium, I went to France, I went to Germany. It's nothing like this.
There was one place that I needed to stop by during my time in Amsterdam. I kept hearing the name Fox Productions, one of the largest T-shirt suppliers of souvenir shirts in Amsterdam. So I traveled to Weesp, which is just outside of Amsterdam, to meet with Jeff Collier, the director and owner of Fox Productions, to see the folks behind this massive souvenir T-shirt movement.
Well, my name's Jeff Collier. I'm director, owner of Fox Productions. Well, I've been in the T-shirt scene from 1983, and certainly in souvenirs 1985, right up till today. It's grown a lot, highly competitive. I believe when we bought our first small print machine, we were the second registered T-shirt print shop in the country. Small collections of shirts at the time were mostly tulips, wooden shoes, and windmills for Holland. And we came in with a few T-shirts, very small, but very, very different, playing on the energy and, you know, the red light district, and it just took the market by storm right off the bat. We had a product that was so different from the norm that the store owners just had no idea what to say or do with it. So I gave them a number of shirts on consignment, and yeah, just 2 or 3 hours later, I'd given off a number of shirts in a few shops, and when I got back to our tiny shop, my partner said, I don't know what you've been doing, but everyone's sold out and we have to get more shirts. So anyway, this would be one of the first full-color printed T-shirts we ever did. And we developed this process on white as probably the first company in the world back in 1986, 87 to be able to print a full-color T-shirt. A very famous one, this shirt was a top seller for years and years. Each year there have been different top sellers, and some top sellers can run for 3 to 5 to 10 years. And then you have some constant T-shirts that have seriously been 20 years in the collection. Up here for the showroom, we just have the new model, so it's not the full collection. But yeah, a number of top-selling shirts. Talking about iconic, you know, it all sells and there's a market everywhere. Just a general T-shirt, but something that is, you know, going well, and it just, anyone can wear it, and with jeans and anywhere in the world, no problem. Of course, one of our top sellers is called All Over Bike, where the wheels printed on the Mao, on the arm also. One that's still running, we talked about shirts that go 20 years and longer. You can't get any simpler than this, but probably in 20 more years, it's still selling. So what the favorite part about working at Fox and continuing on, as I am the entrepreneur, has to be the creative side of the business. It's continually working to get the right product. It's working with creative people. The printing process, which we've always done, is creative. The way to use inks, to use screens, to separate colors. So the production facility, which runs 3 American machines, M&R from Chicago. And when everything's up and running and you have a decent quantity per print, then you run between 600 and 800 pieces an hour, and 3 machines per week, up around the 40,000 pieces. The fine mesh we print through, you don't get the hard stuff on the T-shirt.
Yeah.
And we can keep the sharp detail.
Yeah, beautiful design, yeah.
We've created, once again, maybe 5,000 different T-shirts, and I'm talking then just about Amsterdam. Oh, we have a number of great shirts. This one's relatively new, but I must say the sales figures right off the bat have been very positive. Yeah, there are different themes. I mentioned, I think, the red light theme, so then you would come across something like that. Oh, I'm gonna bring this one up because the whole world has copied it, but this is a print made here in the studio, one which I must say I was not thrilled with when I first saw it, but the sales figures since 2008 I am absolutely thrilled with. And it's been, we've made it for 15 different cities, and it's been copied from New York to Hong Kong to Melbourne. However, that happens in the t-shirt business. The t-shirt is a statement. It's a conversation piece for the person that buys it or wears it. A conversation starter quite often. Oh, you were in Amsterdam? I've been there too. Also with people you don't even know. So I think it's a statement, it's a memory on the souvenir side, and certainly a conversation starter.
We had such a great time in the city of Amsterdam, exploring all the aspects of the souvenir t-shirt, speaking to the gatekeepers, the creators, and the sellers of the souvenir t-shirt in the city of Amsterdam. Now I've got a few new Amsterdam t-shirts to add to my collection.